Sheikh, so sometimes in a marriage it happens where there's these assumed roles. It's upon the man to go out and earn a living and provide the income and provide the roof and the clothing and the food for everyone.
Yeah.
And then it's upon the woman to run the home, the laundry, clothing, and some of these are perhaps culturally shaped, let's say, right? But then there's sometimes it happens when the roles flip. Maybe the man gets laid off, or the woman is excelling in her career or something, and the guy has to adopt a certain role. And there's cultural boundaries, but Islamically, can you give us some suggestions or ideas on how we can adapt to this? Give you a clear example. So let's say husband's laid off, there's no income, he's on EI and there's not enough money, but the woman has work opportunities. Can he ask her to work? Can he ask her to contribute? Or is the money hers? So
and can she ask him to contribute so that everything's not at her on her plate, right? So she's not doing it all
when
by
he's
herself.
working.
Yeah. Or another scenario similar is let's say the guy wants to get a diploma or certification, and in that time she's capable of working to support the bill payments and so on. Can he do that?
First of all, the husband has to understand, the man has to understand that he is the sole responsible. Allah has made him the sole responsible to look after the family. That's number one. That's rule number one. Financially and in every way. Number two, even if the wife was to work, I'm telling you about fiqh rules right here. These are like some sort of definitions. You take them as is. Even if the wife was to work and make a living, like earn money, that's her money. Islamically, she does not have to. Islamically, she does not have to help out if she does not want to. All right. But now let's look at the marriage. Marriage is a relationship. It's not like when people they come to me really and they say, Sheikh, I want to know my right. I want to know my right. I want to know, and she said, I want to know my right too. Exactly, the gloves, right? I say it's so rigid because remember when we talked about ihsan and justice, right? Adl. Adl means justice. I give you your right, you give me mine. That's adl. We're even. Ihsan is beyond. I give you more than you deserve. That's ihsan, excellence, right? Perfection. أن تعبد الله كأنك تراه فإن لم تكن تراه فإنه يراك. يعني you worship Allah as if you see Him. For you don't see Him, He sees you. This is what ihsan is, really. This is where I said you reach that very high level excellence. So here, this marriage again, this relationship, it's a relationship between husband and wife. It's not between a husband and himself. It's a husband and wife. So it's a two thing. We have to make it work. I am responsible about my family, about my wife, right? Financially, and I have to assume this responsibility because Allah Azza wa Jalla has made that upon me. Now let's talk about some realities. I live in a country where it's hard to make a living. Whatever that salary I make, I can hardly, make up. I can hardly just pay the bills, rent, and even that I can still struggle. The kids are growing, schools, activities, and there's so many things that we cannot do because of. Can she help? Wallahi, look, I cannot per se, as a husband, demand and say, my wife, you go, you have to. There's no such. This is in Islam. No, you cannot say that. But if we look at our situation, and we can discuss it, open mind, discuss it, look at our situation, how it is. What do you think, honey? Look, this is the respect, the dialogue. It's never I want. We change I want with I need. Just the way you say things sometimes, really. What do you think? What should we do? Let her make, instead of me deciding for her, let her think, we think as a family. What do you think we should do to improve our situation? What do we think? Because you know how it is, this is my salary, you know how it is. I'm not lying to you, this is exactly what I make. What can we do, to improve this, our living? Is it a possibility, maybe if there's a halal job somewhere where you don't have to do much and whatnot, would you be interested in helping? Or because again, the other thing would be on you, akhi, is if she was to work in a place where she'll be mingling with men and whatnot, and then you send her to make a living to help out, but you don't want her to do haram anyways, so you'll be responsible, right? For her, my husband sent me, I want to help, So you just have to discuss things, and be open-minded about things. You cannot command her to go out there and make a living, but once she sees her situation, her husband is drowning, and she comes and she says, Allah gave you that responsibility. It's your job. Get out and go out there. I'm drowning, help me. It's not my job. My job is to look after the baby, is to look after myself, and if I want, I can cook for you and whatnot. I mean, this is again rigid. This is too rigid. This is about my right, your right. It is not about my right and your right here. It's about us. It's about our marriage. Our marriage is getting broken. It's getting killed. We need to do something to save it. And here, maybe I have another interest. Maybe I want to do hijama. Maybe I want to learn about coaching. I want to learn about something else. I want to change careers. And that would require me to take some couple of years of training. And I need some help and I need some money. But after that couple of years, inshallah, we'll anticipate that we're going to make, a better living. Can you help me? Can you support me? This is something, again, that needs to be discussed open-minded with the husband and the wife. That we have an understanding. I'm open-minded, whatever you say, I'm just, we're discussing here about our life, how to improve it, basically. So you cannot enforce or, compel her to do something, but also with her understanding that when she sees difficulties, she should come and offer to help. And again, even if she comes to offer to help, you at the same time as a husband, all right, let's do, if you're thinking about, helping us with, making a living, like a job. What kind of job? Who are you going to be working with? Is it going to be an office job? People, are you going to have like one-on-one meetings with your boss, closed doors? You need to understand, making sure that, you don't want to make a living off of the haram means at the same time. So these things need to be discussed, again, peacefully, intelligently, not with like the gloves on and the gun. If anything comes in, I don't like that. I disagree. You know what I mean? I disagree that you start shooting, boxing, punching. La, intelligent discussion between a husband and a wife. May Allah bless your marriage, inshaAllah ta'ala.